Can you imagine the distress you will go through if your car breaks down and you need to replace the engine but don't have the cash to do so? Have you also thought about the frustration you go through when you get laid off from work and you don't have any cash to keep body and soul together before you get a new one? Do you also realize how disappointing it can be when a loved one or a friend falls sick suddenly and you need to advance some cash before they get medical attention but you have no money on you? Indeed, emergencies do not announce they are coming, and as such, having an emergency fund can make a huge difference between your financial success or failure. Keep watching as I walk you through the 3 basic steps you can follow to build an emergency fund for yourself. The first step you need to take in building an emergency fund is to plan and set a target amount for your emergencies. History has shown that the best way to execute any task properly is to plan before you start, and same applies to building an emergency fund. As a first step, you need to set a target amount you want as an emergency fund and work towards it. Some financial experts recommend saving for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. However, it is entirely up to you to decide and set a realistic target for yourself. It takes time to build savings, so it's important to start out small and build on from there. In order not to be discouraged, you may want to set a low initial target such as $500. And if you were to invest, say, $50 from every paycheck, you would reach your target or your goal of $500 in 10 months. Once you've reached your goal, you can set another goal, say $2,000, and in time, you build your way to fairly a sizable emergency fund. What's important is that you take action and start investing no matter how small and remain consistent. Remember, Rome was never and ever built in a day, and the same goes for an emergency fund. The second step is to open a separate investment account for your emergencies. Once you have your target, the next step is to open an investment account which should be kept separate from your daily spending account. You may have to shop around to find a reputable financial institution and open your emergency account with them. Having a separate account helps to build a psychological barrier between the money you can touch and the money you shouldn't touch. Mind you, if you lump your emergency fund together with the funds in your regular account, you'll be more tempted to spend it because you will see it regularly and it is also easily accessible. Experts often recommend a mutual fund, often because of some of the benefits it offers over a normal savings account. For example, it offers a decent interest rate as compared to a regular savings account. Also, most mutual funds can be accessed within 24 hours, which reduces the likelihood of spending it on other things apart from emergencies. Before you settle on any financial institution, make sure you do your due diligence and inquire of any fees and charges that come with opening that account. Before we continue, let me know what you think about today's video in the comment section below, and kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that, and remember to turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of the videos I'll be posting. After you open that separate account for your emergencies, the next thing to do is to start making deposits into that account. The best way to do this is to incorporate the savings for the fund into your budget and make it a point to make a payment at least once every month, as you would do for other expenses or bills. To ensure discipline and consistency, it is always advisable to automate the payment by authorizing a standing order at your bank for periodic deductions into that account. By scheduling automatic payments to your emergency fund, you won't have to remind yourself to transfer money to your fund, and you would also not be tempted to spend it on something else since you will not be seeing it sitting in your account. In all these things, the most important thing is that the amount you invest in the fund is affordable, realistic, and in line with your previously determined target. The smallest amount will do the magic and help you build a small nest while instilling the savings mindset and discipline necessary to help you achieve your goals. If you find this video useful, kindly like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and also share to help someone out there. See you in my next video, and thanks for watching.